friends, welcome back to Joy Unfiltered, the show that says yes to strong bodies, full plates, and feeling amazing in your skin without crash diets, detox teas, or endless burpees. I'm Rachel, your plant-based personal trainer and master of turning ugh, I have to into yes, I get to. Now, I know this episode might sound a little like clickbait, but I promise you this is for real. Yes, you can eat more and weigh less, but only if you understand how to work with your body, not against it. So, if you've ever said to yourself, I am doing everything right, I'm barely eating, and I'm still not losing weight. Well, my friend, then this episode is going to blow your mind in the best way. I need to tell you, we really have been sold a really outdated idea about weight loss. We've been sold, or we've been told, eat less, move more, suffer, repeat. And that idea is not only wrong, it's harmful. So here's the truth. You can eat a tiny number of calories and still not lose weight, especially if those calories are from low volume, low fiber, low nutrient foods. And you can eat big plates of food every day filled with high fiber, plant-based meals and start to shed weight, boost energy, reduce cravings, and feel satisfied. And I am going to show you how today. So first, let's talk a little bit about the science. Here is what the science says. So Dr. Barbara Rolls from Penn State coined the volumetrics approach to weight loss. Her studies show that when people who eat larger volumes of food with a lower calorie density, more fiber, more water, lose weight and feel more full doing it. One study in the Journal of Nutrition found that adding just 10 grams of fiber a day led to over 4 pounds of weight loss in 4 months with no other changes. So think about that. Just adding a little more fiber without any other changes helps you lose some weight. Another study showed that preloading meals with low-calorie density foods like salads or broth-based soups reduce the total meal intake by 20%. Now, this works because our bodies are wired for fullness, not for calorie math. Our brains have stretch receptors in the stomach, so if your stomach isn't physically full, your brain isn't satisfied no matter what your tracking app says. So let me give you 2 quick examples of calorie density. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 100 calories. 2 full cups of strawberries is also 100 calories. 4 cups of leafy greens, yep, you guessed it, 100 calories. Half a cup of lentils plus spinach and cherry tomatoes with lemon juice, still about 100 calories. So you see the difference? You can either nibble your way through the day and still be hungry, or you can load up your plate with a ton of plants and feel totally satisfied. So inside all of the programs that I run, we focus on 3 main things. Number 1, fiber. Every single meal starts with high fiber ingredients. Beans, lentils, leafy greens, oats, berries, veggies, you name it. Fiber helps regulate blood sugar, lower cholesterol, keep your digestion regular, and yep, it helps with fat loss because it keeps you full longer. I know the RDA says 25 grams of fiber, but really we should be getting about 30 grams of fiber per day. And let me tell you, most women are barely hitting half of that. So fiber first. Number 2, volume for the win. Make your meals look big. The more visual satisfaction, the more full you will feel. This is not about restriction. This is about giving your brain and your body what they need. So some simple swaps. Swap out white rice for cauliflower rice. Add a salad to every lunch and dinner. Choose soups over sandwiches. Use beans instead of your meat and chili. So again, we talked about fiber and we talked about volume. Now, number 3, protein and fiber at breakfast. And I say this all the time. Start your day with 30 grams of protein. I have a couple of other podcasts that I talked about protein, so I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty, but 30 grams of protein, that is the threshold that helps stimulate muscle protein synthesis and keeps it going for the rest of the day. And as we age, we really need all the help that our muscles can get in synthesizing protein. Plus, getting protein and fiber in for breakfast will help reduce your cravings, balances energy, and helps regulate your hormones. And believe me, ladies, if you're in this perimenopause space like me, we need all of the help that we can get to regulate our crazy hormones. So my go-to smoothie in the morning has a scoop of plant-based protein, some frozen cauliflower rice. I know that sounds weird, but it does. Berries, flax, spinach, and some kind of a plant-based milk, oat milk, coconut milk, whatever I've got in my refrigerator. Seriously tastes like a milkshake and feels like fuel. So now let's talk about mindset, because this is where most of us get tripped up. We have been conditioned to believe if I'm hungry, it's working. If I'm miserable, it's working. If I'm satisfied, I must be doing it wrong, right? You feel me, ladies? But that is let me just say it, that's utter bullshit. It is nonsense. Hunger is not a badge of honor. Satisfaction is not weakness. The real shift is asking yourself, what foods leave me feeling light, energized, satisfied, and totally in control? For me and for all of the women that I have coached, that answer is fiber-rich, volume-packed, plant-powered meals. They're simple, they're joyful, they're energetic, they're sustainable, and they taste good. Plus, they do not come with the guilt or spreadsheets or MyFitnessPal anxiety. Seriously, who needs that? Let's make this actionable. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about it. Now let's make this actionable. Your mission for this week. Number 1, track your fiber. I mean, you can track your calories if you want, but I want you to track your fiber, not your steps. I mean, your steps too. Come on, let's track our steps too. But if we want to take things and be really simple, I want you just to track your fiber. Shoot for 30 grams per day and watch what happens to your energy, your mood, and your cravings. Now, let me give you a little caveat here. If you track your fiber and you're only at, let's say, 15 grams of fiber, I don't want you just to jump all the way to 30 grams of fiber. Believe me, you'll be a little miserable, and other people that you live with might also be a little miserable with you. So let's slowly inch that up. So let's track, get that baseline, and then we're working towards those 30 grams of fiber. Number 2, I want you to double the amount of plants that you're currently eating. Look at what veggies you were going to eat and then double them. Your plate should look, I don't know, like a garden exploded, and your body will thank you. Number 3, build a big breakfast. We talk about getting those 30 grams of protein for breakfast. Add that fiber. Try those things. Do it for 3 days in a row, and then message me when your 3 p.m. crash disappears. Message me how you feel. I really do want to know. Number 4, try one high volume dinner. So make a giant stir fry, a lentil soup, or a taco bowl with beans and greens, my favorite. And then notice how satisfied you feel and how little you snack afterwards. So if you're nodding along and thinking, yes, I want this, but I don't know where to start, even with those steps, here's what I've done. I have created the Enjoy community, and I have made it 100% free. So join us there. We're in there every day sharing meal ideas, grocery lists, high fiber recipes, plant-based swaps, and daily accountability to keep it fun and simple. And if you want the full personalized experience, there are workouts, meal plans, check-ins, and results in my personalized coaching. So I talk about it's all about weight loss that feels good for good. No food tracking. Well, there's a little food tracking, but not food tracking for life. There's no drama, just joy. You don't need to eat less. You need to eat smarter. You need to eat food that fills you up, fuels your energy, and supports your body. That starts with plants. That starts with fiber. That starts with eating more. So I'm going to encourage you this week, go fill up your plate, fuel your fun. And remember, your joy is not negotiable, and neither is your health. Let's make both of them delicious. So have fun, live well, enjoy.